Good morning and welcome to Parish Nurse Wednesdays. This is Wednesday the 11th of November 2020 and we're going to have some time doing devotions, fitness and relaxation. Today's devotion from YouVersion. How to stop worrying. If worrying was a professional sport, many of us would be the most valuable player on the team. Can you identify with this? It's certainly hard not to worry when troubles loom all around us. If we spend time worrying, that's what we're devoted to. We should devote ourselves to the people whom God has put in our lives and do the best in our jobs we've been given. Proverbs 12 Verse 25. Anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up. Isaiah 41:10. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Amen. Okay, it's time to do some fitness. So we're just going to start to warm up and we're going to start to walk or march. So just nice and gently moving the arms, moving the legs. And you want to move your arms and legs in opposition. So if you're lifting up the right leg, it's the left arm, and then the left leg is the right arm. Just nice and gently. And at the same time, you want to do some nice deep breaths. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. So nice deep breathing with nice gentle walking. Breathing in, breathing out, and in, and out. And in and out. Breathe in and out. You can start to lift your legs a little bit higher if you'd like to, lifting your knees in line with your hips, lifting your arms a little bit more forwards and backwards, just to get that bit warmer. We want to get our heart to slightly beat faster than it would be when we're relaxing. You can do all of this sitting down. So if you're doing this as a seated class, then you'll be walking sitting down. And you've always got the option as well to do it holding on. So you could either hold on to the back of the chair, or you could hold on to a work surface or a sofa, depending which room you're in your house. That's the only good thing working out at home, is that there's lots of surfaces and things to hold on to. So just keep going, a couple more minutes of walking. And just remember that because you are at home, make sure your environment is safe. You've moved things from the floor, and you've got a glass of water and so on. There's probably less things on your floor than there are on mine with a 1-year-old. When I was just about to start this video, I thought, oh, I must clear up all the cars and toys and hoops and balls that are all over the floor. Okay, 10 more. 10, 9, well done. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so to continue our warm up, we're just going to do some chest expansions. So we're going to take our hands in front, putting our fingers together, and then we're going to open the arms to the side, and then behind us as far as we can go, expanding, extending our chest and slightly looking upwards, and close. So we breathe in, and as we breathe out, open, expand, extend, look up, and close. Breathe in, and as we breathe out, so you should feel a really nice opening here in your pectorals, and it should also feel nice in your lats here as well. So just open, try and keep them as in line with the shoulders as you can. Look up if you want to. Enjoy that stretch. And extend and stretch. And extend and stretch. Synchronize the breathing if you'd like to. So breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do 3 more. Expand and extend and close. Open and close. Enjoy that stretch. Open and close. Okay, so we're going to do a little core engagement and a seated core workout. We're going to keep this the same all the way through lockdown number 2, or potentially all the way through to Christmas. And this is so that we can get really good at the exercises through practicing them. And by being really good at them, we're hopefully then going to really work our core, make it really nice and strong, really good for balance and toilet type things as well. And good to slim down the tummy as well, just before we eat mince pies and Christmas cake at Christmas. So 2 ideas to think of. First one is you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to think about pulling your belly button towards your spine and then up towards your ribs. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, think about pulling your belly button in towards your spine and up towards your ribs. And that should really engage nice and strong. And then secondly, breathe in, and then as we breathe out, think about 2 kind of areas on your hip bones connecting together in the middle. And that should engage your lower abs and your pelvic floor. So you breathe in, and as you breathe out, connect those hips. So first thing, in, out, belly button in and up towards the ribs. Second thing, in, out, connect from the 2 hips. So that should give you that really nice strong base, and keep that engaged all the way through all the seated core exercises. So the first one we're going to do is nice and simple, is just keeping that engaged. We're going to just give the spine a little stretch as well. So we're going to put the right hand on the left knee, and then the left hand on the back of the chair, and then we're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we do those 2 movements with the abdominals, and we twist. And then the other side. So we put the left hand on the right knee, the right hand round to the back of the chair. Breathe in, do those 2 abdominal movements, and then twist. And back to the middle. Okay, our first seated core exercise is elbow to knee. So just keep that engaged, in and up, and in towards one another. Hands up above the head, and then we're going to touch our right elbow to our left knee, and back to the centre. Left elbow to right knee, and back to the centre. So you're pulling in the spine, leaning towards the back of the chair, twisting to one side, and then returning to the centre. And it might be painful, but we've got to smile. Releases even more endorphins. So exercise is good for releasing endorphins to help us to feel a little bit happy. And so is smiling, so we'll do them both together. Now your elbow might not touch your knee, that's fine. It might just go in the direction, but that's absolutely fine. And a few more. Got a squeaky chair. Maybe that's me. Two more. Okay. Now we're going to do forearm to knee, and really again continue to engage the core with a slight twist as well. So breathe in and up as we breathe out, breathe in, connect as we breathe out. So we're just going to put the forearm on the knee. So for the last exercise we were bending the spine, and for this one we want to keep the spine completely straight, or as straight as possible. And then you're just putting the opposite forearm onto the side of the knee. So if it's my right forearm, it's my left knee, and if it's my left forearm, it's my right knee. And we're just going like that. And keeping the spine long, and a little smile again. And keep twisting that spine. And just a few more. Okay, so a few more. Just two more actually, so don't worry. You may or may not want to do this, it's a little bit more challenging. The idea is that you're going to put all your weight into your arms and lift your bottom off the chair. And in order to do that, you'll really need to engage your core. So you'll kind of be coming up to here, and then you'll hold maybe 1 second, maybe 10, maybe a minute. And then as you do that, as I say, really draw in the core, and especially think about the pelvic floor, lifting that up. So you may want to find kind of different locations on your chair. Just have a go. If it's too hard for you, don't do it. Just sit this one out. So you shove your feet off the floor and your bottom off the chair if you're having a go. Let's try 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, our last exercise. Just for a last time, breathe in as we breathe out, belly button in and up. Breathe in as we breathe out, connect the hips. And then we're just going to toe tap forwards and back, forwards and back. So toe tap to the front, bring it back to where it started. Now it might look like a leg exercise, and yes, our legs are moving, but we want our lower abdominals to be working, and the reason our legs are moving is because those lower abdominals are controlling our legs. If you want to work the lower abdominals more, then you can slightly put the body back on a diagonal, and that should make the lower abdominals really kick in, and then you can do your toe taps. Let's do 10 more and then we're done with our core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and your core is done. Okay, we're going to continue our fitness, and first of all we're going to do something for our thighs, so our legs for today. A few different options. You've got the option of just a high thigh lift, so you're lifting up your thighs in line with your hips, so kind of just like a big march. Then your seated option again, just lifting up those thighs. This time they'll be above the hips because of your seated position, and just lift them nice and high and really work those thighs. Or The other option is to put your foot onto the chair, so you've got the thigh in the air and back down, up and down. So you really should just be working your thighs, so really squeeze your thigh muscles, whichever option you're doing. And it's also good to squeeze your glute muscles, your bottom muscles. So whenever we exercise, we can have resistance with our own body without any equipment, and we can really squeeze our muscles, which makes them work harder, which means we're going to get a better workout quicker, and you don't have to watch me for as long. I'm sure you're getting bored of me now, since seeing me all summer. I miss your faces though. I look forward to coming back and teaching to you lovely people instead of to my iPad. So squeeze the thighs, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do some back flies, so this is for arms and back. So we're going to slightly bend the knees, slightly lean forwards, and then bring our arms into a big round kind of monkey shape. And then they're going to fly open and touch. Fly and touch. Fly and touch. And from the side, fly and touch. Fly and touch. And for this one, we're squeezing our biceps and our triceps. And really squeeze and close. Squeeze and close. Squeeze and close. And of course, you can do this one sitting down as well. Slightly diagonal on the body, just above the knees. Squeeze and close. Squeeze and close. Fly the arms. Fly the arms. And let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax the arms. Okay, so we're just going to finish off our fitness with a little balance and a little stretch. So for our balance, if you don't want to hold on to anything and be brave, it's fine, just stand in the middle, and you're going to lift up one knee to about hip height and lift up one hand in the air. And balance is all about engaging the core and having a good outlook with the eyes. So looking out and up, drawing in the core. Then your other option is you can hold onto a counter or a chair or a TV or whatever. Something stable, hopefully. I don't want you to damage any goods in your house on my behalf. So then you're just going to lift that knee in line with that thigh and hold on to the side. So that's your other option. And then you've got your seated option as well. And that's where you're just going to lift up that thigh, lift up that other arm. And just be careful just to let this one relax and drop. Don't hold on to the chair if you can help it. So choose which option you'd like to do. And then we're going to hold for 10, 9, good, 8, we can do it, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, unfortunately, we've got 2 legs, 2 arms. So, other side. Your option is here, in the middle of the room. Here, with some support, or here, seated. So, choose your options, and off we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, nearly there, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, just a couple of stretches, and we'll do these sitting down. We're going to do a nice glute stretch for our bottoms. So, you can either cross at ankle, cross below the knee, or cross above the knee. And then you're just going to let that knee open, let that glute stretch, and sit up nice and tall. Breathe in, and breathe out, and increase that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and increase that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and increase that stretch. And then the other side, so here or here or here. Let that knee open, let that glute stretch. Breathe in, breathe out and relax. Breathe in, breathe out, make it stretch even more. Breathe in, breathe out and stretch. And then for our upper body, we're just going to take one arm across, bring the other one up on the lower arm, drawing the shoulder down and in. And just really pull that down and in. Don't overdo the stretch. Stretching should feel kind of not painful, but not comfortable, just like a good stretch somewhere in between the two, if that makes any sense at all. And the other side, bringing that across and up, drawing the shoulder down and in. Okay, great job. Our fitness is done for today. Make sure you have some water. It's time for today's relaxation. Take a seat and relax. Relax each part of your body, from your head all the way down to your toes. Think about relaxing your breathing as well. Slow down your breathing and bring it back down to its normal rate. Take time to be peaceful and take time to be quiet. Enjoy the music composed and played by Maddie. Thank you for joining us. See you next Wednesday.